Experience the Schwinn Fastback, a road bike that's nimble, agile, and smooth, all wrapped into one. If you're entering the world of fitness riding, starting to experience longer group rides and need to keep up with the pack, or thinking about training for a century ride, the lightweight Schwinn Fastback is the perfect bike for you. Like any road bike, the Fastback line is designed to be comfortable and efficient on longer distance rides. The hallmark model is the Fastback Carbon. What used to be only accessible for elite race cyclists is now available for all riders. Imagine how it'll feel when you're part of the breakaway, putting time between you and the rest of the group. Lightweight, comfortable, and responsive, the Fastback Carbon features a Schwinn enlightened Black Label carbon frame and tapered steerer fork, full Shimano 105 11-speed drivetrain and brake set, and Alex R500 double-wall rims with Kenda Criterium tires. The performance is built in. You'll instantly feel the lightweight efficiency in every pedal stroke. The Fastback 1 features a Schwinn Enlightened Platinum hydroformed aluminum road frame, lightweight carbon fork, and full Shimano 105 drivetrain. The Fastback 2 and 3 are also great options. Both are built with Schwinn Enlightened 3 triple-butted tubing and Schwinn Sport components. The Fastback 2 comes equipped with a Shimano Sora drivetrain, and the Fastback 3 comes with a Shimano Claris drivetrain. Both offer a complete, comfortable, ready-to-ride package that will provide you with years of cycling enjoyment. Each Fastback model is available in extra small to extra large frame sizes. You can ride confidently since you know and trust Schwinn quality. Enjoy the freedom of riding a Schwinn.
A bike that is fast and comfortable isn't a myth. Our women's Aran 5 is built to best fit women riders. It has a shorter top tube, a more relaxed head tube angle, and female-specific bike parts, including the saddle, bar, and stem. The frame features endurance geometry called EPG. This design puts you in a more upright position to reduce fatigue without compromising performance for all-day rides. The Aran 5 has a hand-built monocoque carbon frame designed to be light and incredibly strong. This construction process is borrowed from our pro-level road bikes and results in an increased power transfer. Sculpted seat stays dampen road vibrations, and closed-circuit cable routing features clean lines that are Di2 compatible. The Aran 5 rolls on stiff 12mm through axles and head Flanders wheels. Head built these wider wheels to accommodate larger 28C tires. This provides a softer, more plush ride and offers a larger contact patch for more traction without significant drag. This top carbon endurance model comes with race-level components, including a 2x11 Shimano Ultegra drivetrain, a carbon fork with a stiff tapered steerer tube, and Shimano's powerful hydraulic disc brakes to stop you no matter how steep the slope. All this wraps into a light, comfortable ride, making it a great jack-of-all-trades road bike for everything from quick afternoon rides to multi-day charity events, giving you all the speed you need without breaking your body.
From men's to women's to kids, they have a bike for everyone. Take your training to new heights with the Schwinn Volare 1300 road bike. A great pick for serious cyclists looking for a solid workout. This bike is designed for long-distance rides on paved roads and paths. Its aluminum fitness frame and a rigid fork promise agile performance for smooth, swift movements, while the Shimano 14-speed A050 shifters and rear derailleur make gear changes a breeze. The Volare also comes with alloy caliper brakes for controlled stopping power, as well as 29C sport tires that fit around lightweight yet durable double-wall alloy rims. The bike's convenient alloy crank features a double chain ring, and its alloy seat post and Schwinn Sport saddle keep you comfy throughout your entire ride. Designed with 700C wheels, this bike is a great fit for riders age 13 and up, who are approximately 5 foot 6 inches to 6 foot 4 inches tall. And like all Schwinns, it comes with a limited lifetime warranty for as long as you own the bike. Enjoy the freedom of riding a Schwinn.
The toughest question to answer when buying a bike is often, which is the right bike for how I want to ride? The Schwinn Vantage line of RX road bikes and F-Series sport hybrid bikes is so versatile that this question becomes very easy to answer. All Vantage models are designed with convenient rack and fender mounts and feature innovative Schwinn Smooth Ride technology, or SRT. SRT inserts an elastomer isolation unit with 15 millimeters of travel between the seat stays and the seat tube for a little extra play. This works to dampen vibrations and absorb bumps without added bike weight, resulting in a smoother ride that you can enjoy on longer adventures. The Vantage RX can replace a road bike, hybrid bike, or a commuter bike all in one. Featuring a light aluminum fitness frame and carbon sport fork, the RX series is comfortable enough for higher mileage rides, sturdy enough to take the daily commute, and can tackle gravel trails with extra wide tires. With the RX2, you get a full Shimano 18-speed drivetrain and reliable mechanical disc brakes. Step up to the RX1 for a 22-speed SRAM drivetrain, SRAM hydraulic disc brakes, and an anti-shock elastomer stem. Either way, you'll enjoy a smooth ride as you speed around town and beyond. The Vantage F-Series are durable and versatile bikes, which can easily be an everyday ride that doubles as a flat bar road bike. Comfortable and efficient, they're at home running errands, on morning commutes, or on Sunday rides with the family. The bikes get lighter and more capable as you go up the F-Series line. The F3 features a chromoly fork, mechanical disc brakes, and a 21-speed Shimano tourney drivetrain. Step up to the F2 for an alloy fork and a more versatile 24-speed Shimano Acera and Altus drivetrain. Finally, you can shed weight with the Vantage F1. It comes with a carbon fork, Shimano hydraulic disc brakes, and a 27-speed Shimano Dior and Altus drivetrain. Trade up to the Vantage series bike with confidence, knowing that Schwinn has the quality you trust. Enjoy the freedom of riding a Schwinn.
First, remove the bike and parts while saving the box. Then cut any zip ties or padding off the bike. Take the rear wheel and loop your chain around the cog or freewheel and secure the chain on the front chain ring before mounting. Then insert the rear axle between the dropouts and put tension on your wheel towards the rear of the bike while you tighten the axle nut. Now you can mount the bike on the edge of the box while you work on it. Now remove your stem faceplate using a 4mm hex wrench and mount your handlebars. But don't tighten it down too much yet, you'll have to adjust them later. While installing your seat post, make sure you add some grease where it will be inserted and on the seat post itself. Loosen the seat post clamp with a 5mm hex wrench, then insert the seat post. Adjust it to your preferred height, then tighten securely. Remove your pedals from the accessories box and use your finger to work in some grease into the pedal threads. Make sure you install the pedal marked L on the non-drivetrain side of the bike. The left pedal is reverse threaded, so it goes in counterclockwise. The pedal marked R goes on the drivetrain side, and threads in clockwise. After you thread each pedal by hand, tighten them securely with a 15mm pedal wrench. Take your front wheel and unscrew each axle nut until you have enough space to mount it on the fork. Now remove your bike from the edge of the box and set the fork on the front axle while securing it with a 15mm wrench. Once again, loosen the stem pinch bolts with a 5mm hex wrench. You need to make sure that your front wheel is lined up straight. After you've done this, you can retighten your stem bolts. Before riding your bike, loosen the stem faceplate and make sure your handlebars are in a comfortable riding position. After this is done, tighten the bolts in a cross pattern once again. Before riding, perform a safety check including proper operation of the brakes before going out and having fun on your new 6KU Fixie.
Thank you for purchasing a Raleigh bike. As you open the box, you'll see there is some assembly required. If you have never built a bike before, this process will probably take you up to 120 minutes. If you are handy with tools, expect to spend around 80 to 100 minutes. If you have done some bike wrenching before, but never actually built a bike, you'll need 60 to 80 minutes. And if you're an expert bike mechanic, you can probably be riding within 30 to 60 minutes. Grab the box containing the small parts and keep these parts handy. You'll need a few tools for assembly, including metric Allen wrenches, bike grease, a tire pump, screwdrivers, wire cutters, and an adjustable wrench. Before you insert the seat post, smear some grease on the post to make installation and adjustments easier, and make sure you push it past the minimum insertion line. Close the quick release or tighten the seat post clamp bolt. You'll know your seat post is tight enough if you can't twist it side to side. Check that your stem is facing forward along with your fork. You may need to turn your fork forward to line them both up. Tighten the two pinch bolts evenly. The wrench should leave an imprint on your palm when it's tight enough. Remove the faceplate bolts and the faceplate. Then center your handlebars. Tighten the bolts evenly and snugly and check to make sure you have an equal gap on the top and bottom. Remove the plastic caps from your front wheel and slide the quick release through the hub with one conical spring on each side. Grease the threads and thread the nut on loosely. Put the front wheel in the fork and begin to tighten the quick release. When you close the lever, it should tuck up near the fork leg, and when it's tight enough, the lever will leave an imprint on your palm. After you get your front wheel on, check the back wheel for proper tightness too. Pedals are right and left specific, so be careful as to which pedal goes where. Use a small dab of grease on the threads. The right pedal goes on the side with the chain and threads in clockwise. The left pedal goes on the non-chain side and threads in counterclockwise. Snug your pedals with a pedal wrench or a thin adjustable wrench. To attach your caliper brakes, slide the post through the hole in the fork. Tighten the nut onto the post from the back while keeping the brake arm centered over the rim. Attach the cable to the brake lever, slide it through the housing and through the pinch bolt. Pull out the slack, tighten the pinch bolt, and then rotate the lever closed. Make sure the brake pads touch the rim evenly on both sides. Squeeze the brake lever to test the system. If one pad hits the rim before the other, you can center it by adjusting this screw on top of the brake caliper. Continue making adjustments so the brake pads contact the rim when the lever is halfway through its range of motion. To adjust your rear derailleur, turn the cranks and shift the chain to the smallest cog in the back. Use the high limit screw to center the derailleur underneath the smallest cog. Undo the pinch bolt and pull the slack out of the cable, and retighten. While turning the cranks, shift up into the lowest gear. Now you can use the low limit screw to center the derailleur underneath the largest cog. To adjust your front derailleur, shift into the smallest chainring in the front and the largest cog in the back. Use the low limit screw to position the inner plate as close as you can to the chain without touching it. Loosen the pinch bolt to pull the slack out of the cable and retighten. While turning the cranks, shift up into the largest chainring in front and the smallest cog in back. Now you can use the high limit screw to position the outer plate of the derailleur as close to the chain as you can without touching it. Put the red reflector on the seat post and the white one on your handlebars. Safety first. Cut any extra cable down with your cutters and pinch a cable end on with your pliers to keep the cable from fraying. Finally, pump up your tires following the guidelines on the sidewall of the tire. Before you head out on a ride, double check the tightness of your seat post and handlebars. And test the brakes to make sure they'll stop you when you need them.